Hey everyone, Michael here from Extreme Diecast Racing, and welcome to Championship Race number 20. I've got 75 cars lined up here and they're ready to go. Been waiting for this for quite a while, about a year and a half. So I've taken my time to pick these cars out. It should be an extremely good race, and we'll run them down all three of our tracks. So I've got the quarter mile on the left, the white base. I've got the 6-lane half mile in the center, and then over kind of on the right, running all the way down and around this curve, and then all the way back down there, well over 100 feet, is our mile scale track. We'll run them there too. And so what you'll do is we'll go through each one of these cars and you can pick which car you think will win each race, the quarter mile, the half mile, and the full mile. And we'll see if any of them can win out on all three. That would be something. Our current champ is this black Ferrari F40. Been our champ for a long time, but this car is straight out of the package, has not been dusted, has not been worked, and it continues to beat everybody. So he has work cut out for him, because we're going to have a bunch of cars here that are going to be worked, and they're going to run against him, and we'll see how he does. Okay, well, let's get to it. We'll start looking at these cars and opening them up. Well, first up, we've got Flat Out 442. Everybody knows this car. Yeah, one of the fastest ones made. So this is from the Hot Ones, and it looks like we've got a date on the back of here of, well, it says 79 and 1980 on it. So anyways, we'll open this guy up. He has been locked away in this package for a very long time, 45 years. We're starting off with a really nice one. All of us know Flat Out 442. Metal top, metal base, slightly wider diameter rear tire over the front tire. They're not too far off. And it looks like same width axle, front and back. Yeah, just a good looking car. Love how they brought the headlights through with the metal base there. Also the taillights. Yeah, so great car. Weighs in at 48 grams. And I'll get this guy worked up. If you think it's going to win on the half mile, quarter mile, or the full mile, put it down in the comments. Maybe all three of those. Second car, well known also, front running Fairmount. Yeah, this car has a date of 1982. Had this one for a while. Okay, we'll open them up. Well, this beauty's been released from its package now. Yeah, this weighs in at 50 grams. And we got a metal top on this one, a metal base, slightly wider diameter wheels on the rear than the front. Got a rectangle here, so the rear axle and the front axle are the same width, which is really important. Again, really good looking car. Metal all the way around. They used to make them, good quality. Next up is Wind Splitter from the Ultra Hot series. Yeah, this car, I've wanted to open one of these for quite a while. So finally found one, and we'll see how this one does. Looks like it's got a date of 1983 on the back. Well, Wind Splitter weighs in at 49 grams. So another heavy metal on metal car. It's got the Ultra Hot wheels on it. And really nice lightning paint job on this thing. Yep, metal all the way around. And it looks like rear wheel is slightly wider diameter than the front wheel. But it looks like we've got the same width on the axle, so that's really important. But yeah, happy to have this one opened and ready to race. Great addition to the collection. This is an 07 Cadillac Escalade, and this is faster than ever. So all Escalades seem to be pretty quick, and I'm hoping that the faster than ever wheels on this one proves it to be super fast. I've also found on the mile-long track, the ultra-fast wheels seem to do really well. So let's get this guy open. Well, the Escalade weighs in at 47 grams, so it's pretty heavy, and it does have a plastic base on it. I got the metal top, and again, those ultra-fast wheels. We got the same width axles front and back, and we've got the same diameter wheels front and back, so that's really nice. Yeah, just a good looking vehicle. Got the rear taillights on this guy. And I do like those early 2000s, they in the base they always have this Hot Wheels symbol, so I always like that little detail. But yeah, that is a good looking vehicle. So we'll see how he does. Next up, we've got a Silver Series revert from Acceleracers. So I collected the Acceleracers, so I've got a bunch of those in a box. But it was really nice to have this new release of the Acceleracers. And revert here is a re-release. But what's really nice about this one is this is a metal-on-metal vehicle. And I was able to find some of these in the stores the other day. So this is, again, a 2025. 2025 on the package. It's been real hit and miss on being able to find this guy. Northern Roads Racing just released a video and raced 10 of these. And they have very nice potential. Matter of fact, a couple of his got in his stack, so that's really nice. Hoping this guy is super quick. We'll open him up. Revert weighs in at 67 grams, so that is a really nice weight for a 2025 release. We just don't get cars that heavy anymore, it seems like. And the wheels on this seem to be pretty nice. I have a feeling it is going to improve greatly over in its speed shop. Good looking car. It looks like we've got a slightly wider diameter wheel in the back than the front. But the axles are all square, so that's really nice. And got tampos on the hood and on the sides. Even some red headlights there. So, I'm looking forward to this guy. It's really nice to have Hot Wheels release a car that has good potential on the track. Instead of always looking to the past, at least we've got one that was recently released. We all know this guy too. This is a Solaire CX-4. Yeah, and this is Ultra Hot Wheels on this guy from Speed Fleet. Looks like it was sold from Riches for 99 cents back in the day. And date on this one is 1988. Well, this black number 3 Solaire has been released from his package. Weighs in at 57 grams, so a nice metal-on-metal car. Nice features on this with kind of this opening hood in the back where the engine is. Yeah, just an iconic car. And I've got a bunch of Solaires open, but I don't have any this far back with the metal-on-metal base. So excited to see how this one does. Again, it's slightly wider diameter wheels in the rear than the front. Is squared up nicely, makes it a great track car. So we'll see how the Solaire does. One of my favorite all-time cars is this Cobra. Just love this thing. Just went to a museum recently, local museum. Nice Cobra in there. I was looking at it the other day. So happy to open up another one of these guys. And this is from the Roaring Rod series. And release date on this one is 1994. Well, this Cobra looks great. Nice yellow paint job. Looks like kind of a net, maybe, for the tampos on this thing. It's kind of interesting. 57 grams on it. It's got some nice 8-spoke wheels. And this one actually looks like it's got a plastic base. A lot of these have metal bases. And it does have this opening hood, but that thing is so tight I can't get it open, so it's staying shut right now. Just a great car. It is squares up on its wheels, which is, again, is very important so they don't pull to the side as they go down the track. But it's got the same diameter wheels in the front and the back, so that's a nice feature. But just a great looking car right there. Excited to see this one roll down the track. Another new release out this year from Silver Series, Acceleracers, RD09. So again, this one is one that I've got from a long time ago. Well, not too long, early 2000s. But there were 5 in this new release that just came out. We already opened up Revert, and I was able to get all of these, but in this race I'm just going to have 2 of them. So we'll open up RD09. RD09 weighs in at 38 grams. I actually thought this was going to have more metal on it than it does. It's got a metal base, but it looks like the top and even this engine is plastic. Oh, it's tough to tell on that engine, to be honest. This has got the Accelerator 6-spoke, and it's got a wider diameter wheel in the rear than the front, but it does square up nicely. And, you know, just kind of an interesting fantasy car. It's pretty typical of the Accelerator's line. Again, it's nice to have a new release from Accelerators, so we'll see how this guy does. Next up, we've got the Hotbird. And the Hotbird was my favorite car as a kid. I had the black version. Matter of fact, I still have that car. It's kind of beat up. But I haven't ever opened up one of this paint job, so that'll be fun to get this one open and part of the collection. See it on the track. Looks like a release date of 1995. The Hotbird looks great out of its package, that is for sure. It weighs in at 43 grams. It is a metal-on-metal car. Got this nice metal base on the bottom here. And nice lace wheels. Wider diameter in the rear than the front. And it does square up nicely, which again is very important. And love how the headlights come all the way through. That looks great. Again, that tampo's really nice. Just a good looking car. Got Hot Wheels over the license plate at the back. Okay, we'll see how this guy does. We've got Fat Fendered 40 here, and this is the Chuck E. Cheese's version. Yeah, Red Pill Racing recently raced a bunch of these guys, so if you want to get a really close view of this one model, go take a look at Red Pill's latest race. It's pretty awesome. So again, Chuck E. Cheese's version, and release date of 2000. Fat Fendered 40, weighs 57 grams. Yeah, this is a heavy guy. Metal top, a lot of metal on the top here. And you got a nice metal base. And this is nice, got the 5-spoke wheel, and looks like we're same diameter front and rear. And again, it squares up nicely. Tampos on this says Chuck E. Cheese's. Got some on the hood. And we've got Chuck E. Cheese himself on the rear here. So, yeah, we'll see how Fat Fendered 40 does. We've got a 1998 first edition, and this is the Jaguar D-Type. Yeah, I really like this car. It's a solid car, that is for sure. It looks like the actual package date is 1996. Well, the Jaguar D-Type weighs in at 45 grams, and this is a solid car. I've always liked this one. It's got some really nice smooth edges to it. Great fin here right behind the driver. Number 4 on this guy, we've got 5-spoke wheels. Same diameter front and rear, and they square up nicely. Always like this exhaust detail on the base of this one. It just looks great. Number 4 on the hood. Number 4 at the rear of the car, also with a Hot Wheels logo. Yeah, really nice car. Hoping this guy flies down the track. Next up is a Lotus Sport Elise, and this is the faster than ever version. Nice purple paint job on it. And for whatever reason, Lotus has seemed to do well. Almost doesn't matter what model they are. 2005 package date on this guy. Okay, we've got our Lotus Elise out of the package now, and it weighs in at 35 grams. Just a beautiful car, that is for sure. Really like this one a lot. Again, a purple paint job, number 6 tampo on the side, on the front. Carries through the headlights. You know, same plastic as the windshield coming through on the front of the car. Just a really nice design detail. Again, those faster than ever wheels on this guy. We have a plastic base and a metal frame on that. It looks like our fin back here, our spoiler, is plastic. But just a good looking car. Okay, we'll see how he does. Got another faster than ever here. This time we've got the Maserati MC12. And looks like the release date on this is 2005. Well, the Maserati weighs in at 36 grams. Great looking car. Metal top all the way from the front. Even this spoiler in the back is metal. It does have a plastic base though. And just a good looking car all the way around. It does have a wider diameter wheel in the back as compared to the front. And unfortunately, looking at this, it looks like the front axle is not as wide as the rear. And that's kind of a death sentence for a car going down the track. They usually pull to one side as they go. So I have a feeling this guy's not going to be too fast on the track because of that. But hopefully I'll be mistaken, and he does well. This is the Acura HSC Concept. Another faster than ever. Great looking car. And we've got a release date of 2005 on the back of the package. Well, the Acura weighs in at 34 grams. Good looking car here. Slightly wider diameter wheel in the back than the front. Looks like we've got tampos for the headlights. And we do square up nicely with the rear axle and the front axle. And here's a look at the back. We've got some headlights there that look really nice. Okay, we'll see how this guy does. We've got the Volkswagen New Beetle CUP, another faster than ever. And it looks like we've got a 2005 package date on this one. Well, the Beetle weighs in at 40 grams. And it looks like we've got some nice tampos on the side, number 2. Also, here on the front of the car. Got some headlights, and again, number 2 in Hot Wheels. And here's the rear of the car. And this has a metal top to it. Has a plastic base. It's got the same diameter wheels in the front and the rear, which is nice. And it looks like it squares up nicely, so same width axles front and rear on this guy. Okay, we'll see how he does. I have not raced one of these guys before. Next up, we've got the Kellogg's number 5 Suburban. So, yeah, this is from Suburban Series. Looks like there were 25,000 of them made. And it's Hot Wheels Racing. It says authentic team graphics and die-cast body. Yeah, this is a lot of them in this series have rubber wheels, but there are a number of them with plastics. You got to make sure you get the plastic wheels for the track. And Red Peel has a whole case full of these. And so he's raced a ton of them. I've got maybe 3 or 4 of them. This is my first one that I'm opening up. And it looks like, yeah, this is a NASCAR and the release date was 1999. Well, the Suburban weighs in at 46 grams. So a lot of metal on the top. Wish it was a metal base. That would have just made it incredible, I'm sure. Nice tampos on this. We've got Kellogg's number 5 on the top, on the side. Tampos, Kellogg's Chevy logo on the front of the hood. Going around the sides of the car, and then even the rear has some tampos on it. So, yeah, this is nicely decorated. We've got 5-spoke wheels, front and back, same diameter. And it squares up nicely, so same width front and back on the axles. Okay, hopefully we've got a fast one here. Next up is the king himself, King Kenny. Yeah, this is from the Hot Wheels Pro Circuit Series. And, oh, look at that price. $1.20. How would that be to have such a nice car for that price nowadays? Yeah, funny car, obviously. This is a heavy car. And it looks like we have a date of 1992 on the back of the package. Yeah, it comes with a really nice card here. And also the Suburban came with a card. And King Kenny weighs in at 64 grams. And this is a really nice looking funny car here. Tampos on the top with Buick. And it says King on the front, Quaker State. And all the way around on the sides. Nothing on the back. Nice 5-spoke wheels. And it looks like slightly wider in the back than the front. Does open up like all good funny cars should. There's even kind of a brace you can put up here. And it looks like it squares up nicely on the bottom also with the same width axles front and back. Next is the Elite Praetorian Guard. Yeah, just a really good looking car. I do like these character cars, the ones that they released for Star Wars. Nice packaging on this one. And it looks like we've got a release date of 2017. Well, the Praetorian Guard here weighs 58 grams, so even though it's got a plastic base, there's a lot of metal on the top of this guy. Yeah, just pure red all the way through, except for a little bit of detail on the front. And it's got this bit of a spoiler that sticks out on the back. But there's a lot of metal on this car. We've got wider diameter wheels in the back as compared to the front. But it does square up nicely. And this guy is known to be really fast on the track. This is the first one I've ever opened, so nice one to add to the collection and see it run. Next up is Darth Vader himself from Hot Wheels Character Cars Star Wars. And I do have one of these opened up, and it is, I think it's my fastest Star Wars character car. I had never opened up a Praetorian Guard or either the Han Solo and Carbonite. So that's probably why it's been my fastest, but I wanted to open up another one and see how it does. And release date on this is 2017. We've unleashed Darth Vader, and here he is, and it does look like Darth Vader. You can see this red where his eyes come through his helmet, and some nice features on the side. He's got a lightsaber running across the side of the vehicle. Looks like we don't have a lot on the back, some exhaust pipes, but another lightsaber on the right also. So it's a pretty good looking car. Slightly wider diameter wheels in the back than the front. It's kind of a star 5-spoke is what I'd call it. And again, that plastic base. But you see this little red circle here. If you shine a light through that red circle, the light will shine through the hood where his eyes go. So kind of a cool feature. And again, this guy has been fast on the track before, so hopefully this guy will do the same. Okay, next up, we've got the Ultimate Track Pack. And this has a nice series of vehicles in it. And these are really the Acceleracers re-released with different paint jobs. And so we'll go over each one of these cars. And release date on this was 2005. I've got a bunch of these. I think I've got every single one that's released probably 2 or 3 times over. So we're going to be opening up the whole series of these as time goes on. Hoping to find some really fast ones. Jackhammer weighs in at 41 grams. And this looks like the wheels, those are the coal-molded 6-spoke. So those were made for Acceleracers. Yeah, they molded the wheels together. So you've got this black outer tire area and then this gray inner area for where the spokes are. So I think that was the first release of that. But Jackhammer has a metal base. It's got the Hot Wheels logo coming through the bottom, which I think is really cool. And it looks like the top is plastic. And number 77 here, Temples on the top. Punky Scott is what it says there. And then quite a few temples on the side. You can see the back of the wagon. Here's the front. And again, that metal base. So hopefully this guy has some speed to him. We'll see. Next up is Rollin' Thunder. And Rollin' Thunder weighs in at 37 grams. And it's got those coal-molded 6-spoke wheels on this one again. Just like the whole series does. And you can see got a pretty interesting design to it. This is a plastic top. And it does have that metal base. It's got the same diameter tires in the front and the back, and same width. These are pretty wide tires on this one, so usually wide tires are a bit slower on the track. Hopefully this one is still fast. And pretty nice looking vehicle there. Excellium weighs in at 35 grams. It's got those coal-molded 6-spokes again. And it has a metal base on it. and a plastic top. Yeah, unfortunately this series isn't metal on metal, at least the ones that I've opened up so far. Got some tampos on both sides. Not much going on the rear. But it does, for a fantasy car, it's pretty interesting, that's for sure. Okay, we'll see how it does. Here is another Solar CX4, second one in this race. We had the black version before, number 77. This time we've got the Ultra Hots version. And release date of 1983. Yep, this Solar has been released out of its package after over 40 years. Looking nice and pretty, that is for sure. 43 grams on this thing. We've got the opening hood in the back. Some nice Ultra Hot tampos on it. Ultra Hot wheels. Metal on metal. Yep. And wider wheels in the back than the front. But it does square up nicely, making for a very nice track car. And you can see the rear here. And the front. Next up is a Nissan Z. Faster than ever. And release date of 2005. Nissan Z looks really good out of its package. Nice tampos on the side. And we've got some on the hood also. Nissan logo there in the front. And really nothing in the back, but those tailpipes look good sticking out. We've got a plastic spoiler on it. It is a metal top. Plastic base. And ultra fast wheels on it. Same diameter front and back, which is really nice. And they do square up nicely, and the wheels are not too wide. So I've had good luck with these in the past. I'm hoping this one is super fast. Next up is the GT Racer. And this is from the Speed Fleet series. We've got a 1988 date on the package. See all the cars from the 1989 collection there. GT Racer weighs in at 48 grams. And this is purple number 5. Tampos on the top, on the front. Ultra Hot wheels. It is a metal top on this one. Plastic spoiler on the back. And we do have a metal base on it. Looks like our wheels are slightly wider diameter in the rear than the front. And they square up nicely. Looks like they're not too wide either, so shot at some speed here. Another faster than ever. This is 2001 B Engineering Adonis. Great looking car. And we've got a release date of 2005. The Adonis weighs in at 35 grams. Yeah, that is a nice looking vehicle there. And we've got this slightly wider diameter wheels in the back than the front. Get a view of the front of this. Really no tampos at all on this thing. Maybe this black. Actually, there's black here in the back and on the top. But yeah, I do like that one. It's a good looking car. Plastic base. And we'll see how this guy does. It does square up, slightly wider wheels in the back than the front. But the axles are even, so that's great. Torpedo, and this is faster than ever. Yeah, I do like some fantasy open-wheeled cars. I do think they look good. So, we'll see how this guy does. 2006 date. Torpedo weighs in at 37 grams. Yeah, this thing has some huge wheels on the back. Those things are monsters. Definitely wider diameter wheels on the back than the front. This is a metal on metal car. We've got this metal engine right here. And we do have a plastic spoiler in the back. Really no tampos of any type. On the top, we do have some on the side. Really kind of a cool looking air vents, intakes on the sides going inward to the engine. Yeah, I like that that design. And I might have said metal on metal. This is actually plastic on the bottom. It only has a metal top. It is cool how the Hot Wheels logo, though, is metal and comes through on the bottom, though. That's a nice feature. Okay, we'll see how this guy does. This is one of my favorite fantasy cars of all time. At least in the top 10, maybe top 5. This is Crazy 8's. This is the 2007 Easter Egg Exclusives version. And you can see all the releases. Package date of 2006 on it. Crazy 8's weighs in at 41 grams. And it has a metal base to it and a metal top. Unfortunately, this big engine area is all plastic. And also the spoiler in the back is plastic. If that were a metal area in the center, that would be incredible. Some tampons on the top. We do have same diameter wheels in the front and back, being the 5-spoke. And you can see that metal base on the bottom. Wheels are slightly wider in the back than the front, but we do have the same width of axle. Another faster than ever. This is a 1969 Dodge Charger, and we've got 2005 release date on this one. Dodge Charger weighs in at 38 grams, and faster than ever wheels. Wider diameter in the rear than the front. Great paint job on this. Kind of a speckle flake blue. You can see Dodge written back there. There's the front, side. Fortunately, it doesn't have a metal base on it. And it looks like the wheels, looks like it's wider in the back than the front, so that's not a good sign. Not only the wheels, but the axles, so it's got two things going against it right there. Okay, we'll see how this Dodge Charger does. Okay, next up, we've got a few, well, several of the Hot Wheels racing NASCARs. And this first one is number 22. And right on the package it says, rolls fast on Hot Wheels tracks. Again, a lot of this series had rubber tires, so these ones were made specifically for the track. Okay, and 50 cents on that. How would that be? Really nice. Release date. Yeah, it looks like we've got a release date of 1999 on this thing. Well, number 22 NASCAR looks really nice. Caterpillar. Cat on the top, sides. Just looks good. Full tampons all the way around. It's a good looking car. The wheels, I just love the Goodyear wheels. They look awesome. And where they're black and yellow and the car's black and yellow, this thing looks great. So a really good looking car. There's a shot of the rear. And side. We do have a plastic base on this thing, but it does have decent weight for having a plastic base. So, excited to see these run. Next up, we've got number 44. And you can see it says featuring Hot Wheels speed and performance. Rolls fast on Hot Wheels tracks. Hot Wheels racing. It's got everything going for it. Not to mention, it looks great. Looks like 1999 on this one also. Number 44 comes in at 43 grams. Wow, what a paint job on this guy. I just really like that. We've got purple, blue, fading into white. Kind of got this checkerboard design on the back. Yeah, it just pops. Looks incredible. We've got the Goodyear tires on it. It's got everything going for it. Except for this plastic base. That's too bad. Wheels in front and back are the same diameter. And it squares up nicely. The wheels are not too wide. So it's got a lot going for it. Glad it wasn't a little bit heavier. Another really good looking NASCAR. This is number 98. Again, all the same things. It's got racing written all over it. And really good looking design. And release date on this is 1999. Number 98 looks great. Fortunately, the wheels are not very good. Hopefully I can loosen those up quite a bit. Probably will be able to. We'll see. But really nice paint job on this one again. We've got Woody here on the hood, 98 on the top. Yeah, just tons of tampos all the way around. Woody on the back. Yeah, fortunately that plastic base. But those Goodyear tires look great. Same diameter front and back. Squares up nicely, not too wide. So as long as I can get this thing to start rolling, hopefully he'll do well. Well, our current champ is a Ferrari F40. This happens to be a white one. Our champ is a black one. But they all have potential. That's what I know. 1995 on the back of the package. This white F40 weighs in at 51 grams and looking very pretty. That is for sure. Got one tampo on the front, which is the Ferrari logo. Shot of the side. Got Hot Wheels on the very back. Got that opening access. And this is a metal on metal car. It does have wider diameter wheels in the back than the front, but not too much, but just a bit. 5-spoke wheels, and same width diameter front and back. And yeah, I've just had really good luck with these like everybody else out there. So we'll see how this white F40 does. Another faster than ever. This is the 69 Pontiac GTO. Looking pretty. And 2005 date on the package. The GTO weighs 39 grams and has incredible wheels coming out of the package. So those things, all of them seem to turn forever, which is great. This thing has wider wheels on the back than the front. Just got this one line tampo coming down up to the front. You can see front of the car, side and the rear. It's got a plastic base to it. But really good looking car. Great wheels. Next up is the Dodge Viper. Red version, looking pretty. Gold metal speed. That's really nice to have. And released on this is 1991. Dodge Viper looks great in red. 36 grams for the weight on this. Ultra Hot Wheels. You can see we've got the tampos for the lights. And really nothing else on this one. It looks good, just nice and plain and red. Does have a plastic base, metal top, same diameter wheels front and back. Also it squares up nicely. And not too wide of tires, which is always a good sign too. Okay, we'll see how this beautiful red Viper does. Next up is another one of my favorite fantasy models. This is Sweet 16. I like the Sweet 16, but also the Sweet 16 too. Release date of 2001 on this one. Sweet 16 weighs in at 47 grams, and look at that car. That is a beauty. Yeah, a lot of metal on this thing. You can see the engine's all metal. The entire body is metal. See a front view of that. Top view, side. It's got some tampos onto the Hot Wheels logos there. It's got a opening trunk, and the base of it is all metal. It's got some nice lace wheels on it. Just a good looking vehicle. Yep, that is a beauty. Here we have the Street Beast. Yeah, this is a BMW. You can see on the front of it there. And this has a release date of 1995. Street Beast weighs in at 47 grams. And it's got a nice green color to it. There are not any tampos on this thing except for the front. You can see the BMW. Just got some rear headlights. So just the front and the rear. We've got 5-spoke wheels on it. Slightly wider diameter in the back than the front. And about the same, looks like the same width axle front and back. And the wheels themselves are same width, so not too wide either. And this is a metal base on the bottom. So metal top and bottom. Decided to throw in a new Ferrari in this one. Again, this just came out this year, as we all know. I really like this yellow version. And of the 3 new releases in the main line, this is my favorite. I know a lot of people like the F40, but I just think this one looks incredible. Love how the lights come through. We'll look at that when I open the package. So Ferrari 365 GT 84 Competizione. Very nice. Again, 2025. The 365 weighs in at 35 grams. Yeah, we've got a tempo of 64 on the side, going across the hood. And really nothing going on in the back. But they do have those headlights that run through all the way to the front. I just think that is a very nice detail. Got the Ferrari logo there. Same diameter wheels front and back. Hot Wheels is doing a lot more of that nowadays. Makes the cars look more real, that's for sure. And we've got a plastic base. Unfortunately, would have been incredible to have a metal base on this thing. But those exhaust pipes are a really nice feature. Like that a lot. This is just a really good looking car. So, hoping it's fast. We'll see. Next up is the Nissan Skyline 2000 GT-R. And this is from the Redline series. We've got a release date of 2015 in the back. Well, number 22 Nissan Skyline comes in at 56 grams, so pretty hefty. And nice tampos on the side, on the top. It's got a good looking grill on it. Nice splitter there. Got the Redline wheels, 5-spoke. See the back of it. And it is metal on metal. Okay, we'll see how this Skyline does. Okay, this is maybe the biggest vehicle in this race. We've got Long Gone, so nice semi here, Redline wheels, and 6 of them. And we have a release date of 2015. Long Gone is hefty, 80 grams. This thing is by far the heaviest car or vehicle that we've got in this race. Yeah, a lot of metal on this thing. See the base here, the whole top is. You have just a few things like exhaust pipes or plastic. Looks like this bottom area is metal, but then you've got some plastic on the grill. But really nice. Redline wheels. Again, as I mentioned, we've got metal all the way around on it. So, looking nice. Okay, we've got Mario Kart here. This thing is actually very fast. So, I'm going to open up another one of these. I've got maybe 2 or 3 of them open now. 2024 release date. And we'll see how Mario does. Well, this driverless Mario Kart comes in at 34 grams. And again, as I mentioned, it's deceptively fast. We've got these Mario Kart wheels on it. It does have a metal base. And looks like all of this on the top is plastic. But it does really well. We've got wider diameter wheels in the back as compared to the front. And they're wider in the back than the front too. This is the second Ford Fairmont in this race. The first one is the, 1982 release or so. This is the recent release in the Ultra Hots version. And we have a date on this. I would say it's probably 2024, maybe 2023. This green new release Fairmont, 43 grams. Ultra Hot wheels. Looks like it has a lot of potential. Tampos on the top and then on the sides. Wider diameter wheels on the rear than the front. Does square up nicely. And metal top, metal base. Nobody's had very good luck with this. And so I've actually opened one up already and it did okay. But I'm hoping we've got one that's an outlier and is super fast. We'll have to see. Also, I wanted to see how it would compare with the old release back in the 80s, so that's why both of these are in this race. Oh, there are some rear tampos on this, these red headlights there, or tail lights I should say. You can see a metal grill in the front, so it's pretty nice. It looks like it should be fast, but nobody's had very good luck from what I've seen. Here's another favorite fantasy car of mine, Sidekick. And this is a 1999 release. Sidekick weighs in at 69 grams, and this has metal all the way around, hence the weight. Nice feature here, if you pull on the back, you can see that driver's seat slides in and out, so that's a really neat feature. Even the appears to be metal, that motor on the top. Got some nice tampos on it, but just a lot of metal on this car. It's got 5-spoke wheels front and back, same diameter, and same width of wheels. Also squares up nicely, so same width of axles. So, yeah, this is a really fast car. Should be a favorite. Okay, here we've got the Salt Flat Racer, and I've actually been pretty pleased with these, so I threw one in the race. We've got a release date 1996. It says on the front 1997 first edition. Salt Flat Racer weighs in at 36 grams. And it does have a plastic top on it. It's got a metal base. So asymmetrical, which is interesting. Not too many Hot Wheels that are that way, but there's some. We've got 5-spoke tires front and back, but wider diameter than the back than the front. Let's see a view of this. It's got a lot of exhaust pipes going in and out of this thing. And some tampos on the side with some racing stickers. And we've got same width of axles. And the wheels aren't wheel ride, so it should be nice. See how it does. Here we've got one of the neon speeders, and this is the 2018 Copo Camaro SS. Release date of 2025. This Copo Camaro weighs in at 55 grams. Yeah, this is a pretty heavy car. It is metal on metal. Got some nice tampos on it. This orange and black motif. See the front hood there. It says Copo on the top. And Copo on the side along with the Hot Wheels logo. Some nice back tail light. And we've got these neon speeder wheels. Kind of a 6-spoke. And let's see, we do have this metal base, hence the weight. Okay, we'll see how this guy does. Well, I was just checking him out on the track, and that 50-foot continuous track is a little bit higher in the center and on the side, so he drags on some of the tracks, which is unfortunate. I might have to grind down. I imagine it's this thing right here that's touching, so I'll probably have to grind that thing down so it's not dragging. Okay, hopefully I can get him fixed so we can see his true speed. Here we've got a super fast T-Bird stock car. This is Matchbox. I threw a few of these in here. And we have a release date on this of 1996. Well, this T-Bird weighs in at 37 grams. Number 4 tampos on the side. Car Auto Care. And it looks like a Matchbox 5-spoke. You can see the back. And it does have a plastic base on it. Be nice if we're metal, that's for sure. Okay, we'll see how this Matchbox does against all the Hot Wheels. Next up is the Buick Wildcat. Kind of an ugly looking car, but it's fast on the track. 1995 release date. This Buick Wildcat weighs in at 39 grams, and it is an interesting looking car. I don't think they ever made one. Concept car. I threw it in the race because I've had really good luck with them. I haven't ever raced this green version, so we'll see how it does. It did really well on Ghost Jerker and became the champion for at least one race. Just kind of an interesting looking vehicle. It's got these 3-spoke wheels on it, and it does have a plastic base, but it is deceptively fast. So let's see how it does. Okay, another old school model here. We have Shadow Jet from the Speed Fleet series. Known to be very fast. 1988 release date. Shadow Jet weighs in at 45 grams. And, you know, it's a known racer, so hopefully it does well. Got a lot of metal on it. And it's got these black, what are these? The Speed Fleet wheels. That one wheel is kind of bent, which is surprising, directly out of the package. So, I don't know. That's not a good sign. Metal base, metal top. So hopefully this one does well. Here we've got a Cadillac 16. And this is from the Web Trading Cars. Release date on this is 2007. Cadillac 16 weighs in at 40 grams. And this is just a really long model. Front to back. We've got a nice paint job on it. Looking really nice. Some tampos on the front. Cadillac logo in the rear, in the grille there. Just a nice black stripe on the sides. We've got these star 10 spoke and same width diameter wheels front and back, which is nice. And it looks like the wheels are pretty much the same on the bottom and they square up nicely, so that's great too. Okay, looking good. Let's see how it does. Up next is El Rey Special. Yeah, this is from the Hot Ones, but it's from the re-release back in 2011. El Rey Special, kind of a modified F1. It's got some tampos on it, number 8. Yeah, the 2011 releases of the Hot Ones are metal on metal. They're all pretty nice. I've enjoyed collecting those. And we're going to open up a bunch of them, actually. And you can see with this one, we've got, the Hot Ones wheels on it, 5-spoke. And they're same diameter wheels and looks like same distance on the axle, so should be good on the track. Porsche 928. Beautiful car. All Porsches are. And this was released in 1998. Yeah, this 928 is nice. Nice gold paint job here. Really like how they brought the headlights through. There's a tampo of Hot Wheels on this one. It's got the 5-spoke kind of dot wheels on this one. And this is a metal on metal car. Okay, we'll have to see how this Porsche does. I'm looking for a very fast Porsche. Hopefully this is it. Yeah, the 928 weighs in at 50 grams. Nissan 950Z. This is our second 950Z in this race. The other one is faster than ever. Wanted to try to open a few of these to see how they do. The one I've got open is pretty quick. And it looks like the date on this one is 2010. The 350Z weighs in at 34 grams. Yeah, this has the Japanese gold 5-spoke wheels on it. Nice tampos on the side. Really nothing on the front. So just tampos on the side on this one. It's got a plastic spoiler in the back. It does have a plastic base. Wheels have same diameter on both the front and back. And it is squared up on the bottom with the axles being the same width. So next up is the RD10. This is from the Race Aces series. Only a Target. It says on there, made for speed. And this is one of the original Acceleracers. So repackaged for the special edition. It looks like the date on this is 2008. RD10 weighs in at 36 grams. This is a really long model. It's got a metal base to it and a plastic top. There's some tampos on there, number 1. There's one at the very front also, on the side. Wheels are star 10-spoke. And there we have that metal base. Next we've got School Bus. Yeah, you can see it right at the top. School Bus from Flying Customs. Yeah, this is really a hot rod bus. And I think this first came out in 1972, but this release is 2006. School bus weighs in at 67 grams. Yeah, this is just like a funny car. Opening up, got the brace in here if you want to keep it open. And it's got tampos on the side, kind of fire, flames, school bus. You can see the top is red. Really nothing on the front. It's got the red line wheels on it. And a metal base, metal top. Next up, we've got the custom 77 Dodge van. This is from Silver Series. Fairly recent release. I think there's still some in the stores. Yep, yeah, looks like the date on this one is 2024. The Dodge van weighs in at 40 grams. And it's got the Modern Muscle 5-spoke wheels on it. It's got some pretty nice paint job all the way around. A little bit in the front, on the sides, nothing on the rear. Has a glass roof on the top, or plastic, and you can see rows of seats in there, which is kind of cool. In that plastic base on this one, we've got smaller diameter wheels in the front as compared to the back, and it does square up nicely, but those rear tires are pretty thick. One of my favorite fantasies, 16 Angels. Beautiful car. This is the treasure hunt version. And this one came out in 2007. 16 Angels weighs in at 49 grams. This is a pretty hefty car. It's got white and red tampo on it, on the top and on the sides. It's got those nice red line wheels on it. A little bit of detail on the back. There's some red lights there, tail lights. Exhaust coming out. And some nice intakes on the front. And as for the wheels, we've got wider wheels on the back than the front. And there are thick wheels on the very back of this thing. But metal on metal with some weight. We've got two trucks in this race. The first one was long gone, that semi-truck. And here we've got this Peterbilt dump truck. Release date on this one was 1991. The Peterbilt dump truck weighs in at 65 grams. And the truck itself is all metal. It does have its bed. That's plastic. That comes up and down. And it even opens to the back, which is pretty cool. But there's no tampos on this. Just a lot of metal all the way around. We've got 7-spoke wheels on it. 6 wheels obviously here. All the wheels are the same diameter. And it does square up nicely. And the wheels aren't too wide, so we'll see how fast this guy is. Another Silver Series here. This is the 95 Toyota Celica GT4. And this was the Japanese release. Yeah, here on the back, you can see that sticker there. And released not too long ago, 2024. The Toyota Celica weighs in at 47 grams. It is metal on metal. And a little bit of detail on the side here with that tampo. Front is really nice. Toyota Loco. You've got headlights in there. And the back's got a lot of nice detail. You see those tail lights. And again, the Toyota emblem. Yeah, good looking car. So again, it is metal on metal. We've got black 5-spoke wheels here. And we'll see how this guy does. Ferrari 308. Yeah, this is a beautiful car. I just love the design of the 308. This release is metal on metal. This came out in 1997. The 308 weighs in at 54 grams, so it's pretty heavy. And just a beautiful brown paint job on this one. You can see we've got the Ferrari logo here in the front. And other than that, it is just a beautiful car. Hot Wheels logo on the very back. And we've got the 5-spoke wheels, a little bit wider diameter tire in the back than the front. Metal on metal. And I'm hoping this guy's super fast. It's a beauty. The second matchbox in the race. This is the Toyota Supra Super Vast version. Yeah, beauty of a car, that is for sure. The Mark IV, one from Fast and Furious, the original movie, and released in 1994. Yeah, this Supra weighs 55 grams. It's got a great paint job on it. This Tampo, yellow and red on the sides. It's got the sunburst wheels there. White on the top. Again, that same design on the other side. Really nothing on the back. And it looks to be pretty much the same diameter wheels, maybe a little bit bigger in the back. And we've got metal base on this one. Okay, we'll see how the Supra does. Another pretty new release here, 69 Copo Corvette. This is from the Ultra Hots. And this was found in Target throughout this last year, so 2024 release date on the back of this. The Copo Corvette weighs in at 47 grams. It's got the Ultra Hot wheels on it. Paint job there. See those front headlights. And even got some detail on the back with the red tail lights. Yeah, this is a metal on metal. So that's where you get all that weight from. Yeah, again, the Ultra Hot's a little bit wider in the back than the front. Very thick tires in the back. And looks like it might square up. It might be a little bit off. Hopefully it does square up so we don't have a ride in the rail. Another Toyota Supra. This is the Silver Series 711 Special Edition. And this just came out this year, so back of the card it's got a 2025 year on it. This Supra weighs in at 36 grams. It's got nice tampos all the way around since 711. See the top of the hood there. Headlights. And even on the spoiler, 711. And there is some detail on the back with the tail lights painted in there. Toyota logo, license plate. And this is, 5-spoke on this. It does have a plastic base, unfortunately. Too bad that's not metal. All right, let's see how this Supra does. See if it beats out the Matchbox that's in this race. Okay, I've got a couple of cars from the Speed Machines release. This is the Porsche 911 GT3. Looking very pretty in its package. And the date on this is 2022. You can see there were 5 cars in the release. And you can see this just says metal on metal. It doesn't say anything about rail riders. So for me, I love cars without rail riders so I can race them. So this one's perfect. The Porsche 911 weighs in at 55 grams. Yeah, these have the gold cold molded 6-spokes wheels on it. And they are the same diameter front and back, which is nice. Crepe paint job all the way around on it, number 60. You can see the Porsche logo in the front. Carries those headlights through, which gives it great detail. And even the back has some really nice detail. You can see the red. It says Porsche on the back. And you can see that metal base there. Okay, let's see if this one lives up to its name. Another Speed Machine here. This is the Lamborghini Veneno. Again, metal on metal. No rail riders on this. And again, this was a 2021 release. There are the other cars in the series. The Veneno weighs in at 55 grams. It's got those gray coal-molded 6-spoke wheels on it. And just a beautiful paint job all the way around. You've got some Italian flag color stripes on it. See the front detail there, the headlights, Lamborghini emblem on the front. And you can see the rear's got some red tail lights on it. Yeah, and we've got a metal base on the bottom. Looks like a little wider diameter wheel in the back than the front, and also a thicker wheel in the back compared to the front. Okay, let's see if this guy lives up to his name of Speed Machine. Okay, we've got another one from Team Hot Wheels Pro Racing. This happens to be an F1 car. Looks like Andre Ribeiro drove this one. And it was released in 1997. It's actually somebody's written in Andre on this one. I got this off eBay a while ago. So, that actually could be a signature. Who knows? Anyways, we're going to open this thing up. Well, this racer is pretty nice. Yeah, it is a metal on metal. It's got those Firestone wheels on it. Nice paint job all the way around. Some tampos on the top, on the back spoiler, on the front, on the splitter. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I've seen a lot of the NASCAR, but not so much the F1 formula, so excited to race one of these things. And again, there's that metal base on the bottom. Wheels are slightly thicker in the back than the front, and slightly wider diameter. And if I didn't mention it, weighs in at 39 grams. Another new release here. This is a 2001 BMW M5. This is from the Hot Wheels Silver Series. And this thing has a 2025 mark on it. 5 cars in the series. Yeah, it weighs in at 48 grams, so pretty heavy. It's got some nice detail on the sides. You get the BMW logo on the front with the headlights. And the rear, got some tail lights and license plate. It's got a metal base on it. And wheels are same diameter in the front and the back. And it squares up nicely, so should be good on the track. Wheels are not too wide. Okay, this is a model I've been wanting to open for a while. I have quite a few of them, and I've never opened one of them. This is a Chevy Nomad, Redline version. And this came out in 2002. The Nomad weighs in at 45 grams. Yeah, it says Hot Wheels Redlines on the side. It's even got some tampo on the window there. See those white stripes on the hood. There's the front of it. And really nothing on the back. Redline wheels, wider diameter in the back than the front. And they are wider width in the back than the front. Is a metal on metal. So yeah, the Chevy Nomad. I've got another Pro Racing Hot Wheels series. Bobby Hamilton, number 43. And this thing came out in 1996. Number 43 weighs in at 51 grams. Yeah, again, these NASCARs just have really nice paint jobs on them. Lots of deco. It's got these Goodyear wheels on them. You can see STP on this one. And yeah, decorated pretty much all the way around. Yeah, wheels are same diameter front and back. Square up nicely. Does have a plastic base to it, but it has decent weight, so it just looks really good. This whole series is really nice. One more Hot Wheels Pro Racing. This is Mark Martin, number 6. And this one also was 1996. Number 6 weighs in at 46 grams. Just another work of art here. Just beautiful tampos all the way around. Great paint job. You have Aveline in the front. It's a Ford, so probably a Ford Taurus. Oh, Ford Thunderbird, actually. And those nice Goodyear wheels. Same diameter front and back. Aveline here in the back. It's got a plastic base, but the wheels do square up and they're not too wide. So it has all the ingredients for a fast car. We are down to the last 3. If you made it this far, yeah, thanks for watching. I know this is a long video. I'm going to have to cut these down from 75 cars to maybe 32 cars. So this one will be really long. But next up we've got Hot Wheels ID. This is the 70 Dodge Charger RT. You can see them in there. And release date on this. If I can find a date on it. That's going to be on this side. 2018. Yeah, the Dodge Charger weighs in at 38 grams. Really nice paint job on this. It's got a little devil guy here in the back. And you can see the stripes on the top. Front end. And the rear's got some detail there with some lights. Yeah, the ID wheels on this, a little bit wider diameter in the back. Definitely a lot thicker in the back than the front. And this base, yeah, with the ID cars, there's a little microchip here in the bottom of them, so it'll count the laps and the speed on certain tracks. Since they have a plastic base because of that microchip, usually don't have a lot of weight on these, and I have not found a lot of speed out of them, but this is one that I've got open. And I've raced this version before, so I'm hoping there's some speed on this one and it can be some competition, but we'll see. I've got a funny car in a bag here. Hopefully it's a fast funny car. Don't know a lot about this one. It says bonus car 1998 on it. So let's open it up and take a look at it. This Firebird funny car weighs in at 67 grams, so it's pretty heavy. It's got some nice wheels on it, 5 spokes. You can see how it opens up, being a funny car. Just metal all the way around. Really nice purple paint job on it. Contrasting colors with the orange and white. And it says bonus car 98. Q1 on the front. And yeah, you can see inside there just a lot of metal. Metal base to it. Okay, and yeah, just nice wheels all the way around, not too wide on the back. So all the ingredients for a super fast car. Very last car here. This is a funny car, and it's Spawn. Comes with a comic book and Todd McFarlane's Spawn. So anyways, we're gonna open this up. Definitely got this for the car. Looks like, not sure what the release date is on this thing. There is a date at the very top, says 1994. So, okay, we'll take a closer look. Well, I got it out of that package. That was kind of hard to open. This thing wasn't meant to be open, apparently. You can see the artwork here. Pretty nice, actually. See the back of the card. Well, the Spawn funny car weighs in at 67 grams. It has got quite the decoration on this car. Great paint job, says Spawn on the side. See just a lot of detail all the way around. Basically a work of art here. Says Spawn on the side. Yeah, that's a nice looking car. And again, it opens up like all good funny cars. Metal on metal. It's got Hot Ones 5-spoke wheels on it, and I'm hoping it's super fast. Here they are, 75 cars all lined up. And they're ready to race. As soon as I dust them up, it's going to take me a couple of weeks to do this. And I think future videos, again, I'm going to reduce the number down to maybe 32 cars or so. This is quite a feat to be able to get all these guys ready. And the videos are going to be too long if it's 75 cars. So anyways, I'll have to cut it back for future videos, but tried to pick out some nice ones. Have fun picking again. Pick out for the quarter-mile track, and for the half-mile track, and for the full-mile track. Okay, thanks for watching. I know that was super long. If you've made it this far, yeah, thank you very much. Okay, I'll see you at the race soon.